checked the trainer profile of ... again.
The arms,
only
the
to find
arms,
out
the
that
arms, the
sprite
arms, the
gold-
the arms. Where are his arms? Where are his arms? Guys, where did Silver's arms go? See, and yes, as y'all said, even this has a Friday Night Funkin' mod. Did FNF just revive every creepypasta in existence? Like, literally. Bro, Lost Silver. I barely remember the plot myself. But, yes, this is one I remember. Oh my god, yes. 8 years ago, I played Lost Silver and it's unsettling. Nah, I wanna see the plot again. I guess 8 years ago, this is what we watched. Let's check it out, guys. Let's check it out. Let's check it. Okay. Oh gosh, this is already creeping me out. It's an old video and everything. Yeah, this is gonna be a little creepy. This is unsettling. Off rip. Oh, the Lavender Town ghost. The Illuminati music. Lost Silver. Oh my gosh. Literally my childhood creepypasta.
See, I'm a simple college student living alone in an apartment.
Okay.
I was very enthusiastic about the release of Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver in the States.
Yeah.
I've purposely
think he's,
locked myself out of all media and internet aside from school purposes.
I think he's
As
reciting
I was busy
it.
with school and being poor at the time,
PEMDAS.
I wasn't able to buy Soul Silver at launch. After my school year ended, I ordered Soul Silver on Amazon. However,
Okay.
it would take a week to arrive. I decided that during that time I would replay Pokemon Crystal on my Game Boy Color. However, I realized that my mother threw it away long ago because I told her the save went dead. She also threw away my copy of Silver.
Oh, not the Lavender
leaving
Town
me
music
with
in the
just
back.
Game Boy Color and no games. As such, I just happened to find a copy at a local yard sale.
Bro, he's repeating. He's filmed clips to show the actual like events taking place. What the heck, bro?
I went home and started it up for the nostalgia trip.
Okay, Silver.
However, that's where things began getting bizarre.
Oh
The
no.
Game Freak logo showed up like normal.
Okay, this part I remember. The logo froze or something. Hearing that logo sound effect is giving me chills now.
However, that's where things began getting bizarre. The Game Freak logo showed up like normal, but the game froze. I thought that the cart had messed up or something, so I turned it off and on again. The same thing happened.
You're done. Off rip. Off rip. You're done just like that. That's when you knew. That's when you should have known to turn off the game and probably throw it out.
I tried pressing all of the buttons, but nothing happened. Eventually the logo vanished and there was a black screen for about 5 seconds.
Bro.
Rather than going to the usual menu screen,
I
I
remember
was suddenly
now.
placed in the
I
game
remember
with the
now.
previous save file. Either way, I wasn't complaining. I would have chosen continue anyway. It was odd. I figured there must have been something wrong with the internal battery or something. First, I checked the trainer information. The character's name was set to ... This guy didn't have much originality.
Oh, I remember this.
Check the profile.
I'm getting it. It's coming back to me now.
999.99 hours into the game. He had all 16 badges,
Try hard.
max amount of Pokédollars, and all 251 Pokemon logged into the Pokédex.
Actual
I assumed
sweat.
he cheated, or was a really hardcore Pokemon player. I checked his party to
Okay.
see what sort of badass team he had. To my
Hurry.
surprise, I saw 5 unknowns and a 6th Pokemon named Hurry. I thought it must have been some cruel joke played by the person who last played the game, but I decided to check the profiles of these Pokemon anyway. As expected, there were different letters of unknown. All of them were level 5. I was a bit shaky with my unknown alphabet at the time, but I identified the word spelled out to be leave. As for the 6th Pokemon, it turned out to be a Cyndaquil. It looked normal, but it was level 5 with only 1 HP left. I don't know why they named him Hurry, but at the time I disregarded.
Leave, hurry, and you're still clueless. Yeah, is raps already.
It. The most eerie thing about it was that despite my volume being at max, none of the Pokemon had sounded their cries.
Uh-oh.
It was only silence. Having enough of the team, I closed that screen. I was parked at what appeared to be a room inside Bellsprout Tower, but without any
I remember
NPCs
Bellsprout,
around.
yeah.
Even stranger was that the pillar in the middle didn't move at all, and appeared to be leaning on its side. There was no music either.
Oh
and
gosh.
there didn't appear to be any exit. I walked around the room for a few minutes, but I couldn't find my way out. This was certainly not a room I had seen in Bellsprout Tower before. I tried checking my items for an escape rope, but the bag was completely empty. There didn't seem to be any wild Pokemon either. Finally, I managed to find a ladder. It turned out to be behind the pillar. The screen turned
Okay.
black and the music finally started. The music was that theme you hear when you listen to the radio at the ruins of Alf, where you catch unknown. I had a sudden chill when I recognized it. Eventually I realized that I wasn't in a loading transition, but a dark room and would need to use flash. Before I took care of that, however, I checked my Pokegear to change the radio to something more pleasant. Oddly, there was no radio card. The Pokegear was even lacking phone and time cards. There was only a map card, in which Gold was walking in a sea of black. I realized that
For real, leave, hurry. Everything's okay. Horror story protagonist vibes. You know, typical.
Cyndaquil had flash, so I turned off my Pokegear and made the Pokemon use the needed attack.
Okay.
I didn't see any message saying hurry,
it's all red.
Flash, or anything of the sort. The room simply became lit, just like that. The room was a chilling blood red. Upon looking around, I noticed there was only one way to go, a gray path. It didn't have one of those color changes for when you enter a certain area. One area was red, and it cut off to a stark gray. The ladder to enter the room was missing as well. I had no choice but to head south. The screen got darker every 20 steps I made.
Bro, that little jingle music song and the fact that it's getting darker is killing me. Straight up, bro.
But never dark enough to require the use of flash again. I finally made it to the end, where I noticed a sign there. It said, "Turn back now." Suddenly, the option to select yes or no appeared, despite no question being asked. I chose yes, as I didn't know what it was asking. The screen faded to black. Suddenly, it said, "Hurry has fainted." As I recall, there weren't any status conditions on them, and I clearly wasn't in a battle. I was in another dark room.
What is this? I never heard this song before. When did they play this in the regular games? And the Pokemon just fainted. Yeah. I don't know how you could... Why wouldn't you turn off the game by this point?
I checked my Pokemon quickly.
If you're at this point in the game, like you're the one playing this game right now, are you proceeding, or are you turning off the game and, like, I don't know, chucking that Game Boy and the cartridge out the window in the dumpster? I don't know, bro. It's just like every protagonist in a horror story decides to just be like, you know, some mystic ruins explorer out of nowhere. Want to explore every nook and cranny.
But he was no longer in the party. In fact,
there he is.
None
He's
of my
gone.
Pokemon were there. Instead, they were all replaced with level 10 unknown. I did the same thing as before and spelled out the unknown. It said, "He died." Either way, after that creepy change, the room was lit to reveal myself in a very small room that was only 4 squares big. The walls of that room were gray.
I remember this now.
As if I was inside something that was hollowed
Proceeding
out.
is crazy.
Outside that room appeared to be a bunch of graves, similar to the ones in red and blue.
Proceeding is crazy.
I pressed A a bunch of times, but nothing happened. By then,
He's
I
stuck.
had concluded that it was a hacked game. Some sadistic person had sold me at a yard sale. But my curiosity kept me going. I checked the trainer profile of ... again.
The arms. Where are his arms? Where are his arms? Guys, where did Silver's arms go? That is not normal. That is not normal, guys. Okay? I hope we all understand. He's supposed to have arms right here, and he doesn't.
His arms. He also appeared less
How?
smug and more sad. He
How?
also had 24 badges, which is impossible. After a few minutes of aimlessly wandering around the room, Gold suddenly did the escape rope animation. Instead of flying up, however, he spun downwards. After that, the music stopped. After finally landing, Gold's sprite was colored differently. Instead of the usual red color he dons, he appeared completely white, including his skin. It was as if he came straight from the old Game Boy games and was placed into a colored background of a Game Boy Color game. I checked his profile and he was as white as his...
Bro, all the memories are coming back now. I thought this was some obscure creepypasta, but apparently it's popular. It was popular, obviously, for me to find it, but also popular enough for it to be revived by F&F. Jeez, bro.
the overworld sprite. He had lost his legs, and bloody tears appeared to be coming from his eyes. It also said he had 32 badges, which started to disturb me. This change of numbers seemed to represent something important. I also checked my Pokemon. At the time, the party contained 5 unknowns and a level 100
Celebi?
Celebi. The unknown at the time were level 15 and spelled out dying. I checked out the Celebi's profile and it turned out to be shiny. Half of the sprite wasn't there. There was only one leg,
At least he got a
one
shiny
arm,
Celebi,
and one
you know?
eye. It had only one attack, too. Perish Song.
Uh-oh.
The area I was in was the Sprout Tower, with the same immobile pillar as before. But everything
I feel
was
so bad
red.
for Silver. Like,
I
what did he
walked
do to
north for
deserve
what felt
this?
like forever, before encountering generic NPC characters. They were all lined up to the side, facing
Gosh.
the pillar in the
No
middle of the
talking?
room. They were
No
white like
dialogue?
gold,
They
and
don't-
nothing
they don't
happened
bug
when
you?
I tried to interact with them. I paid them no mind and kept going north until the
They
pillar
just don't
appeared to
care.
be chopped off. A
Who's that?
transparent-looking red was in that spot, and I walked
Red?
up to him. Without even pressing A, I was
Oh my
suddenly
gosh.
engaged in a battle. The music started again. It
Not
sounded
that
like
music.
the unknown radio music, but played backwards. Gold's battle back sprite matched the front one, while Red's was the same as before in gold, silver, and crystal,
Yeah.
with the exception of it being transparent.
You're
Text
right.
simply said,
Where's the color
"Blank
at? You
wants
feel
to
me?
battle." It was as if
What?
he had no name. Both
Pikachu.
of us had only one Pokemon each,
No.
which was odd since I had 6.
Pikachu. Why is Pikachu sad? No. Pikachu, smile. Smile. Smile, Pikachu. What's happening? No. And he's about to put him up against a Celebi. He's about to get by. Oh, wait, but he's level 255. That's interesting. Let's see this.
My shiny Celebi was called out, with the half a sprite.
Look
for
at
its
sad
back sprite's
Pikachu,
wing.
guys.
The shiny noise and animation was different.
Ah.
Red sent out a seemingly normal Pikachu at level 255.
Normal?
And a seemingly sad sprite with
Yeah,
teary eyes.
normal, but
I
he's
was
sad
only
in
given
level
the option to use
255.
attacks. Because Celebi only had one, I chose it. Pikachu used Curse.
Curse?
It lowered his speed and increased his other stats. I'm not even sure if it's possible for
Yeah, he
Pikachu
can't
to
learn
that move.
Curse.
Celebi used Perish Song.
It's funny how I remember that. It has been a minute since I played Pokemon, but Pikachu using a move like Curse, off rip, that don't sound right. You feel me?
Turns, both Pokemon would be KO'd, but it wasn't like I had a choice. At this point, it didn't go back to the fight menu. The battle continued without me. Pikachu used Flail. It didn't do
Okay.
much damage despite his level. It didn't boost his health
Interesting.
either, since it was maxed out. Celebi used Perish Song.
Okay.
Nothing happened as Celebi had used
Frustration.
it in the previous turn. Pikachu used Frustration.
Dang.
This did a
Got
ton of
bodied.
damage and knocked Celebi down to less than 10 HP.
Pain split. Okay.
Celebi used Pain Split. This
Alright.
surprised me. Celebi didn't have that attack in the first place. Both Pokemon ended up with around 150 HP. Pikachu used Main Look. It did absolutely nothing. As expected, due to the effects of Perish Song, Celebi fainted. In the next turn, however, it said
Jeez.
Celebi has died.
Died?
Pikachu used Destiny Bond. Afterwards, it said Pikachu had died.
What?
With a slow fade-out animation, the transparent red sprite was suddenly beheaded, leaving nothing but his
What is-
transparent body.
What
The
is
battle ended
happening?
at that point and faded out along with the music. I was
What
back in the overworld with another change to the gold sprite. It was just as transparent as red was. I quickly checked Gold's profile, and it showed that only remained of him was his head, with transparent skin. It also stated he had 40 badges. I backed out and checked my Pokemon. They were all level 20 shiny unknown that spelled out no more. I was back in Gold's room in New Barktown. I thought maybe I was able to play the game properly. But what was I kidding? I knew some sadistic fuck must have done something. I walked around the room to interact with things, as I was afraid to go down the stairs to see what
He
was
doesn't even
waiting
have a
there.
walking animation.
Note, I said that I walked.
It's like that one,
but while the background was moving,
that Gen
Gold
6
wasn't moving
girl.
his transparent limbs at all. He was floating like the ghosts in Diamond and Pearl. As expected,
Wow.
nothing worked. I had no choice but to go down the stairs.
It's like that Gen 6
I ended up
creepy
at a
girl
lower level of
in the
Gold's
building.
house. Everything
Forgot the
appeared
name. Y'all know what
normal,
I'm talking
but
about, though.
Gold's mother was at home. After failing to interact with anything in that room, I decided to go outside. To my surprise, instead, I walked straight through it into a void. I continued moving south to see what the fuck was going on. Gold's house vanished as I walked away from it. After a long trek
What an out of place F-bomb. It came out of nowhere.
south, I finally encountered something. Gold's regular sprite.
Okay.
I talked to him and he said,
Goodbye forever.
and vanished. As that happened, it said question, use nightmare. At that point, I didn't deny that to be possible. Gold did another escape route animation afterward. I was back in that small, hollowed out room surrounded by graves. Or at least, I say I was back there.
Okay.
I tried to walk around, but nothing happened. Not even a wall bumping noise. I checked my trainer profile, and there was no sprite. It said I had 0 badges, and all the gym leaders were replaced with skulls. I checked my Pokemon, which were all level 25 unknown.
Levitating
T-pose. Another phrase I dared to read.
Yeah.
I'm dead. As soon as I went back
Rip
to the
F in the
overworld,
chat for
I figured
silver.
out what room that was when a text box popped up
R.I.P.
and said, "Rest in peace." That room was a big grave, surrounded by other graves.
Whoa.
Gold had already been dead. He died presumably a few years after he defeated Red. He was a young trainer.
And there's
who,
Lavender
despite
Town of
his
Music
efforts
again.
in collecting so many badges and attempts at becoming a Pokemon
Dark
master,
Ryan Gen
was
2.
unable to avoid the inevitable fate of death.
Okay. What?
That's no good.
That's his reaction to like. I don't know why this is cracking me. After that long dramatic story, he's like, what did I just play? Oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh. Nah, that's probably half of us. That'd probably be majority of us if we just finished playing whatever that was. Oh my gosh, this creepypasta rabbit hole we've gone down is taking me back. And I'm somewhat here for it. I don't know. Part of it's unsettling, but another side of it is very interesting. I don't know. That was funny. That was fun. That was fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie.